taking you to one of the most beautiful countries in Africa, Malawi, and we shall be showing you the 10 best places to visit in Malawi. Malawi is a landlocked country in southeastern Africa, formerly known as Nyasaland, bordered by Zambia to the west, Tanzania to the north and northeast, and Mozambique surrounding on its east, south and southwest. Its capital, Lilongwe, is also the country's largest city, second by Blantyre. The name Malawi comes from the Maravi, an old name of the Chewa people who inhabit the area. The country, which was originally settled by migrating Bantu around the 10th century, is nicknamed the Warm Heart of Africa because of the friendliness of its people. Centuries later, in 1891, the area was colonized by the British. In 1953, Malawi, then known as Nyasaland, became a protectorate within the semi-independent Federation of Rhodesia and Nyasaland, which was dissolved in 1963. In 1964, the British protectorate over Nyasaland was ended, and Nyasaland became an independent country under Queen Elizabeth II, with the new name Malawi, and 2 years later it became a republic. Upon gaining independence, it became a totalitarian one-party state under the presidency of Hastings Banda, who remained president until 1994. Malawi now has a democratic multi-party government headed by an elected president, currently Lazarus Chakwera. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Malawi is a land of lakes and plateaus, delineated by the great ridges of the East African Rift. The nation is long and thin, snaking its way like a rare Nika lizard around the lands of Tanzania, Zambia, and Mozambique. Malawi is packed with numerous tourist-worthy sites, some of which are man-made while others are natural, as well as historic. Amongst them all, here are the top 10 best places to visit in Malawi. Number 10. Zomba Plateau. Just 2 hours away from Blantyre is the 130-kilometer square lush Zomba Plateau with scenic stretch of rolling hills and dense forests. At the foot of the plateau is the city of Zomba, which was first established at the end of the 19th century as the seat of the British administration of Nyasaland. The area surrounding it is mainly agricultural, with Zomba serving as a trading center. The Zomba Plateau is a nature's lover's paradise where exotic birds, a verdant landscape, and hidden natural wonders are abundant. Popular activities on the plateau include hiking, shopping at the Zomba Crafts Market, and diving up to the 2 most popular viewing points, Emperor's View and Queen's View. Both reveal magnificent panoramic views of southern Malawi and Mount Mulanje, with Mozambique in the distance. Zomba Plateau is also home to the Potato Trail, a historic path used by villagers taking their potatoes to sell in Zomba. Other points of interest include Williams Waterfall, Chigwe's Hole, King's African Rifles Memorial, Malawi's Chancellor College, Botanical Gardens, and a few surviving colonial buildings. Number 9. Blantyre. The pulsating city of Blantyre is Malawi's commercial hub and bustling center of industry, with hotels, restaurants, and a major airport, which makes the city feel more cohesive. Named after the Scottish town where missionary David Livingstone was born, Blantyre first began a missionary settlement in 1876, making it the oldest municipality in Malawi. Blantyre was a major trading center for ivory, but now has several factories and industrial sites, all of which contribute significantly to the city's economic stability. There are Western-style shops, many of which are located in Chichiri Shopping Center. The central bookshop store is stocked with stationery, novels, travel guides, and coffee table books of Malawi. For crafts, the downtown crafts market in downtown is the best place to stop by, where vendors display their works, including figurines, masks, decorative bowls, and furniture. Good roads, an influx of university students, and a sizable community of expats make Blantyre a popular stopover for travelers headed to other parts of southern Malawi. Historical buildings such as the St. Michael and All Angels Church and the Mandala House are memorable places to visit while experiencing a live tobacco auction, which is a fascinating cultural experience. Number 8. Kota Kota Wildlife Reserve. The Kota Kota Wildlife Reserve is 1,800 kilometers square, of rugged woodland terrain cut by numerous rivers. Though rich in wildlife such as lion, elephant, and buffalo, Nkota-Kota's dense vegetation makes sightings more difficult than in other places, but which is a thrill for the lovers of adventures. Walking safaris, bird watching, and canoe rides down the Boa River are the park's main activities. If you are disappointed in the number of visible animals in Nkota-Kota, it more than makes up for it in unadulterated peace and tranquility. The flow of the river and the symphony of nocturnal insects make Nkota-Kota Wildlife Reserve a retreat for mind and body, a rare combination in today's sites. Number 7. Lilongwe. Since 1975, Lilongwe has served as Malawi's capital city, and just like Blantyre, Lilongwe is an economic center that has seen substantial growth in infrastructure in recent years. The city itself is not a major tourist attraction, but it is a regular stopover for travelers flying into Kamuzu International Airport. Lilongwe is divided into the southern Old Town and northern New Town. Some think this division poses a problem in movement, but the availability of taxis at almost every hotel solves this one quite well. Vendors gather with their wood carvings and trinkets at the Lilongwe Craft Market, where you can have souvenirs of all kinds, including personalized keychains and small figurines. The Lilongwe Wildlife Trust (LWT) is Malawi's only wildlife rescue and rehabilitation center, which provides refuge to orphaned and injured animals, as well as teaches the local community about conservation. Through their efforts, the LWT manages to save many but not all of Malawi's victims of poaching, deforestation, and illegal animal trading. Number 6. Kasungu National Park. This 2,100 km² park of Kasungu is located in the western central region of the country near the Zambian border, about 160 kilometers from Lilongwe, and attracts bird watchers and nature lovers alike with its array of flora and fauna. Contrary to popular belief, there are thriving populations of elephants as well as leopards, zebras, and jackal, not forgetting the gorgeous hippos at the park's Lifupa Lake. The dense bush in the park is home to a variety of small mammals like the civet cat and genet. The best game viewing is at the end of the dry season from August to November, when the animals cluster around the watering holes. For the visitors who will need more than a day to take in all the park's beauty, there is the affordable and eco-friendly Lifupa Conservation Lodge, where you can have the best safari night sleep in. Number 5. Nika National Park. Nika National Park sits high on the Kondowe Plateau in the district of Rumfi. With an area of 3,200 km², it is the largest of Malawi's national parks. Nika is a magical place where rolling hills, pine forests, rock clusters, and dense patches of bush extend across a vast area. The low vegetation makes it easy to spot grazing herds during the day, while nightfall draws out those at the top of the food chain. Its grassland terrain is home to hundreds of animals like leopards, zebra, roan antelope, eland, and the rare spotted hyena. Nika is also a sanctuary for 425 bird species. In recent years, there has been an increase in Liechtenstein hartebeests, elephant, and lion titans in the park as well. Due to its elevation, Nika experiences cool temperatures throughout the year. Rainy season brings carpets of blooming orchids and wildflowers. With cool temperatures throughout the year, blooming orchards and wildflowers is the safari experience of Nika Safari, which is a must-see for everyone visiting Malawi. Number 4. Karonga. Karonga is the first major lakeside town along the main road running north from Tanzania. Although not known to be a resort town, Karonga does attract a considerable flock of visitors. In addition to being an infamous slave trading hub during the 19th century, Karonga has a museum that holds the skeleton of a prehistoric Malawi-Saurus dinosaur. There are a few lodges and campsites to offer accommodation for an overnight stay. Karonga is approximately 226 kilometers north of Mzuzu, which is the industrial capital of northern Malawi, famous for its light aromatic Arabica coffee, which is sold in supermarkets and served in restaurants throughout